Thank you. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to talk about some collaborative work with other researchers, looking at whether police stops are racially biased, and taking a look at police stop data and automated citations in Chicago. Well, police stop data show a substantial amount of racial disparity. In the city of Chicago, about 29% of the population is black. However, black drivers make up about 56% of police stops. And there are various explanations offered for why this disparity exists, including the presence of racial bias in policing, that perhaps there's more policing in minority areas, as well as that there might be different rates of infractions by race. And in our research, we're taking a look at police stop numbers and compare them with automated camera enforcement data, which should be race neutral, and also accounting for the racial composition of roadway use. So we do this analysis by combining three sources of data that you see on these three maps. The map on the left shows the proportion of drivers that are black on Chicago area roadways. As you can see, the south and west sides have a high proportion of black drivers, and other areas don't. The middle map shows the location of speed cameras in the city. Larger dots are cameras that issue more tickets to black drivers than they do to white drivers. And the pattern is very much in line with the roadway use demographics in the first map. And the third map is every police stop that has been made for a period of 5 months in the Chicago area. The orange dots are stops of black drivers, green of white drivers, and gray where the race was unrecorded. So we combine these three sets of data into the chart that you see on the right, where we map the population of drivers that's white on the horizontal axis and the population of stops and citations, the proportions that are black for each case. And what we notice is as the proportion of drivers that's white increases on a roadway, both the proportion of black drivers that are stopped and automated tickets that are issued to black drivers drop. However, if you look at what happens when the proportion of roadways is above 60%, for example, you see about 10 to 20% of all automated citations go to black drivers, but between 40% to 50% of stops are of white drivers. And by and large, what we notice is that the racial profile of automated tickets is proportional to the roadway composition. However, the racial profile of police stops is disproportionately of black drivers relative to road users, as well as relative to automated ticketing systems. And our findings strengthen the case for the existence of racial bias in traffic police stops.